It's Monday, March 21st. It's about 10:30 in the morning. I'm out here on Lycoming Creek. I'm gonna cross the stream here at these riffles, and there's a nice run down on the other side of those riffles that I'm gonna fish. That's where I caught my 3 nice fish when I was out here last week, so I'll head down there and see if we can do any good today. Well, it's about 3 o'clock now. Lycoming Creek was kind of a bust. I missed 2 fish. Didn't land any, so I came up here to Loyalsock Creek, all the way up Route 87. This is part of the new Keystone Select Trout Waters program the Fish and Boat Commission put on. Delayed harvest section. It's gorgeous through here, the mountains and the water. But I'm gonna start heading downstream now. I think I walked up here on the main trail. This is just kind of a flat, open piece of water, silt bottom. So I'm gonna start working my way downstream to see if I can get into some riffles and some nice runs, and hopefully we'll do better up here. Well, it took all day, but I finally hooked up to a fish. Nice rainbow. But he'll probably go about 17 inches. Maybe 18. I'll get a tape measure on him here in a second. A couple casts later, I'm hooked up to another nice fish. This looks like a rainbow too. That's a nice fat one too. I'll get him in the net, get a tape on him, get a still picture, and get him back in the water. It's Tuesday, May 31st. I had off work today. The way my turkey season was going, I didn't want to go out this morning, wake up at 4 o'clock or 3:50 to go out and not hear anything. So I came out fishing on the upper Tioga River. Little brook trout. Well, I came upstream, hooked up to a rainbow. It jumped out of the water 3 times before I could get the camera on. So I'll get him off the hook and cast back in there. Came over to the other side of the pool here, hooked up again. Looks like another rainbow. Get him released, catch another one. Well, I switched over to dry flies, tied on a little sulfur, and hooked up to probably the smallest trout I've hooked all year. Yep, that's a real little rainbow. I'll get it off the hook and see if I can catch any more of these little fish. Well, I just had a fish hooked on the sulfur again, dry fly, but didn't keep enough pressure on him. He just popped the hook out, so I'll keep casting again. Hopefully I can get one of these hookups on film. Alright, it's Monday, June 13th. Decided to come down here to Lycoming County to fish one of my favorite streams to fish this time of year and in the summer. Cast in below this little waterfall here, hooked up to what looks like a native brookie. Well, if he's not a native, he's at least a holdover. Colors are really bright on this fish, so I'll get him released, see if there's anything else in here. 2 casts later, hooked up again. Looks like another brookie. He's sitting right in the slack water there after this little waterfall. So I'll get him released, see if there's anything else in here. I moved downstream a little bit, cast over to that opposite bank where some of that shale's overhanging. Hooked up fairly thick fish, brown trout. And I'll get him off the hook, get a picture, and get him released. Well, I came up here to the waterfall. There's a really deep scour hole right there. It might be 15 or 20 feet deep. Pulled a brown trout out. So I'll get him released and get back to fishing. 2 casts later. Nice brook trout. Again, they were sitting in that deep scour hole underneath this waterfall here, so I'll get him off the hook, get him released. Looks like a brookie. While I was working my way upstream, hooked up to another brook trout. Colors on this one are real nice. I'm gonna get a couple still pictures of him and get him back in the water. He was sitting right under that rock ledge over there.